Guys, Mike with you from Pine Hill Outdoors. It's that time of year again. It's actually Halloween today, October 31st. Tomorrow we are headed out to Illinois to do our yearly bow hunt. We're actually going for a little bit longer this year. My father would like to do a couple extra days. So we're going from November 1st to the 10th. Usually we do about 5-6 days, but this year we're doing a little bit extra. Trying to get us both to bag one rather than one or the other. I've been thankful and super lucky the last 2 years. I got this guy right here in 2021, and then my 8-point last year that had a really big body. This year I'm looking for something pushing maybe 150. So we'll see. I'm probably going to be a little bit more selective. But there's so many bucks last year that I saw that I'm hoping that made it through, and I'm just really excited. My father is super excited. We've got our spots picked out, the spots that we really like, and we're gonna drive all day tomorrow. Like I said, head out in the morning. It's gonna be a blast. I can't wait. Like I said, there's a few different bucks on radar from last year that I'm hoping made it through, because if they did, holy cow, they're going to be big. I'm hoping to get some really good footage for you guys this year, and yeah, can't wait. So here we are, November 2nd, 2023. We're here back in Illinois, doing our public land hunt that we do every year. Yesterday we came in and set up our stands and put up some trail cameras in the afternoon. And then, so today's our first hunt. It's a morning hunt. It's about 8:30 right now. No deer yet. I did have a couple people walk in on me. I'm not sure where they went. I think one guy might be set up somewhat close to me. There were a ton of cars and different parking lots here, which sucks pretty bad. I'd say there's about 3 times as many cars as we've ever seen here. So, but what are you gonna do? It's public land. I hope that doesn't become a yearly thing, because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of interest in fighting over, spots. So we'll see how it goes. And it's during the week, so who knows how the weekend will be. But temperature is supposed to stay about the same over the weekend. 30s in the morning, and then mid-50s in the afternoon, which should be pretty good. And then next week's supposed to get a little bit warmer. I guess 40s in the morning, and close to 60 in the afternoon. But One really cool thing is I left my trail camera here on accident from last year, and one of the spots that had a scrape on it, and the camera was actually still there, which is pretty cool, and I checked it, and there's a really big 12 point and a 14 point non-typical, and then a couple other bucks that might score 120. So that's pretty cool. I mean, the 12 and the 14 pointer, they're hogs. I mean, they're really, really big, but the pictures were in December, so who knows if they made it through or not. They probably did. They're probably like a typical old buck. They always find a way to make it through, and they're more like ghosts than anything. Only come out when they have to, and probably mostly nocturnal, but pretty cool to see at least. But my father and I are kind of frustrated right now with the amount of people that we've seen just in a couple hours, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it starts to pick up with deer movement. So November 5th today, about 36 degrees this morning, nice and cool out. It's pretty foggy this morning. You can see to about 70 yards, 60, 70 yards, and then it's kind of blurry with all the fog, but this cold weather should really get them going. Last night I saw a decent buck at about 100 yards chasing doe, so that was a good sign to see. But other than that, it's definitely a slower start this year than the last couple years. I'm hoping today is gonna, with this cold weather, is gonna really kickstart them. So just gotta hope for the best. So it's about 46 degrees at 9:30 right now. This morning a little bit of rain came through, and the wind has just been crazy today. Super windy, 20 plus mile an hour gusts. As you can see, the trees are going crazy. But I had a doe and a fawn come through about an hour ago. Looked like they peed on a scrape like 30 yards from me. So that's kind of nice, but no buck trailing them. My father has seen a couple nice bucks this morning. He passed up a really nice 8. And he's seen a pile of doe and fawns, so it's definitely a little more active where he is. So I'm hoping the wind dies down a little bit, but the wind definitely hasn't stopped the deer movement, and there's critters all over the place. I'm surrounded by birds, turkeys, squirrels, rabbits. Everything's out today. So today's been a little weird. It's very active as far as doe and fawns go. I've seen 4 doe and 3 fawns. And it's insane. Literally nothing following them. I think I saw a buck way off in the distance this morning early, but I can't say for sure. All I know is all those doe and fawns came within 15 yards. And the last couple of years, you would have been golden. I mean, it's prime time. It's November 7th. How is there not a buck following any of them? Got my Pete Rickards real cedar cover scent. It's been really handy. There's some cedar trees in the area, and the bucks like to rub on them. So it's something that they're familiar with. And I spray it usually every morning. I put a couple sprays on, and a couple times I've had some doe and a small buck downwind of me. And knock on wood, I haven't been busted yet. So this stuff is definitely working. Go out, check out their products. They make a lot of really, really good stuff. So we got a couple days left of our hunt here. It's really, really windy today. And it's also warm. It's a warm front coming through. So it's obviously not going to help the deer movement. I had a doe and a fawn come up close to me early this morning. Both acting really spooky, probably from the wind. But it's supposed to reach almost 80 by the afternoon. So both me and my father usually sit all day here. Pretty much always sit all day, but probably not today because 80 degrees is a bit much. So see what the morning brings. So guys, right now I'm headed over to my father. He just had a nice buck. Said it was a really good shot, so and thinks that he heard him pile over, so we're gonna go do some trailing. It's about 10:30 right now, so he's a good ways from me, about 3/4 of a mile from me, so got a long walk to get there. I'm headed there and we're gonna do some trailing. So we shot him right over from that tree. Hit him in this little open spot. I ran this way. Yep, right there.
Oh, yep, there's blood right there. A lot of blood.
Oh yeah. More blood.
Does it look like Michael is really good lung blood? Yeah, that's good. There's bubbles here. There's some good bubbles there.
It looks good. Nice. All right here.
Gotta love them muzzies.
Oh yeah.
Blood. Gotta love them muzzies.
He definitely stood. Oh, I see him already.
No, you don't. You see him?
Yeah, right there.
Holy shit. Let's follow the blood. Let's follow the blood.
I think you might have shot that 12 point. You did. Oh, what a freaking beauty. You got the 12 point.
Oh, no shit.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
Nice job.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Look at the tree.
What a freaking beauty. Big Illinois 12 point. Look, he was starting to get more kickers too.
Yeah, he was. All kinds of junk going on there.
Look at that monster.
He's got to be 250.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, look at that slammer. Got the kickers on the bottom. Beautiful lung shot. What a freaking slammer. So it's the last afternoon sit of our trip here in Illinois. It's a little afternoon right now. Today's been really good. 2 small bucks, and then a doe and a fawn, and a pretty good sized buck was trailing them way off in the distance. So it's been a good day. And then yesterday obviously was good. My father's done hunting since he got his 12 point, so it's just me now. But today's been good. Hopefully they start being active all day instead of taking a break in the middle. I'm hoping the middle of the day gets a little more active, and hopefully the afternoons start to get good. So that's it. The end of our Illinois 2023 hunt. It's definitely been a fun one. I'm super happy and excited. My father got his big 12. That was awesome. He's the best hunter I know, so anything that I've ever learned in the woods is from him. I knew he was going to connect on a big one this year, so just really happy that he got that. I mean, it's an absolute stud of a deer. So overall, definitely a successful trip. Saw some pretty good bucks, a lot of small ones. It should be a pretty solid year next year. So it's about 11 o'clock now. We're gonna get my stuff packed out, bring my climber out, and got a long walk and a long drive. So stay tuned for more content. Gonna have the rest of the New York season when we get back, and then we're gonna be back here again next year. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.